Hey everyone, it's Tom. It's FANzine Live. Space Week is wrapping up, and you know what that means? We got to look at some more new releases that are going to be showing up at Space for the first time. I was fortunate enough to have lunch with Mr. Bob Corby, Space Organizer, this week, and he gave me advance copies of 2 of his books that he is going to have available for the first time publicly at Space. This is O Comics, Volume 1, number 34, a beautiful paperback book. And then this is Plans number 6, which is more of the classic digest size mini comics, saddle stitch. This is beautiful, just beautiful printing, all done on gloss paper, full color, even when he's got the black and white. This book slightly larger and all very clean black and white on the inside, matte paper all through with a nice cardstock type cover. We'll take a look at Plans first, then we'll go to O Comics. Why don't we? Plans is a serial book. This is Gremlin Holy War Part 6, it looks like. Bob's sci-fi stuff. Bob loves his pointillism, and he does it so well. Wow, look at the white ink splatter. Wonder if that's whiteout. Does a really nice job with it. I don't know if you can see here on the video, but these bubbles are all done in blue, light blue, and it's really a neat look. But it's a fun kind of action type thing. Not what I'm used to seeing out of Bob, but I think it's great. He does a real nice job where our heroes, our little team of heroes, fights the aliens. Nice looking stuff. He also points out that if you want to know what happened in Gremlin Holy War before this issue, pick up the first 5 issues of Plans, or just pick up Amazing Tales of Entropy, Volume 2, which has the prologue and parts 1 to 4. So he's got some information on that. Then he goes to a reprint, I'm thinking, of The Point, a mini comic that he made, I believe, on Space Mini Comic Day. Is that what it said here in the back? Mini comic performed live on YouTube at the unofficial Space Mini Comic Day on November 29th of 25. So he pulled this together all in one day. Nice and fun and light, cute little mini comic. And a little bit of ad about his back porch comics and about space, and a fantastic piece about The Point by our friend Keith Newsom. Nice looking piece. Then we'll take a look at O Comics. O Comics is Bob's annual anthology, has a theme every year. This year's theme is secrets. This is one of the neat things about being Bob Corby and having done, I think he said Space is now in its 27th year. Bob's been to a bunch of shows and he's got a Rolodex a mile long. He just drags in some of the best people to come work. I mean, look at this list of contributors. Gary Dunn, Ron Hill, Brian Canini, Jonathan Riddle, Matt Feazell, Dale Martin, Brian's back, Keith Newsom, Matt Levin, Kel Crum. Bob does his piece. Carl Lucas, Pam Bliss, Matt Blair, J.M. Hunter, Wendy Garis, Michael Carroll, Blanca Alumar and Steve Peters, Carlos Rivera and Zero Goblin, Dale Nagari and Brent Bowman, Stephen Myers and Drew Sheeler. A lot of contributors. And as you can see, just from this first piece by Gary Dunn and Ron Hill, some pretty darn good cartooning as well. Storytelling, really quite good across the board. And I guess the deal that Bob offers is you do a strip for him, you can put an ad in the book. Traditionally creative Brian Canini work and does a great job with it. Jonathan Riddle doing this thing called A Secret World, little bit of a paranormal type thing. Cynical Man's Rock and Roll Adventure. You gotta have Cynical Man if you've got Matt Feazell, and it's a goodie. It's a 4-pager. The Secret Society of Sinister Squirrels by Dale Martin, which goes into a Watusi the Talking Dog story. Great stuff again. Another Brian Canini piece. I love that picture. This is just an ad, but it's by Gary and Laura Dumm. We do it all. Draw, digital, color, paint, and write. Look at that. It is fantastic artwork. Reminds me of some of the more realistic Mobius stuff. Keith Newsom doing dogs. He loves his dogs, as I do too. This one is interesting. Matt Levin with his Walking Man comics brings up a reimagined comic about secrets from Music Comics number 9 back in 1996. And again, stamp artwork. It's so neat. There's just a quality to his work, which is amazing. And then because it's Music Comics, he actually puts the sheet music for the lyrics that he has. Kel Crum doing The Secret. You got Secret Ingredient by Bob Corby. Again, pointillism everywhere. Circles. Yes, it is Carl Lucas. Some of Carl's more realistic looking work, I'm not sure I've seen anything of his done with this level of detail before. Nice looking stuff. Then this is Pam. Yes, Pam Bliss's work, The Top Secret Garden. And it's all of these fun things about the elements of making comics, straight edges, character, adjectives, lettering, panel borders, toning, printers, edits, kind of fun. Matt Blair did the stories from Gethsemane. Been a long time since I've said that word. Cute cartooning, nice story again. This is a wild one about secrets, kind of a circular type of story. Then he goes into secret creatures. And then I think my favorite here was this one. He did secret cuddles. And he tries real hard and he decides I can't draw cute. And so he morphs real fast into his monster type stuff. J.M. Hunter, Don't Pass, and Confessions by Wendy Garris. Cute little strip. Michael Carroll doing his ninjas. He has such fun doing his ninjas. And the stories are endless. I mean, look at that. Robots, aliens, fish, eggs, pickles, coffee, and spills. Everything you look for in a ninja comic. The comic verse. Ying's Secret. Check out that dragon. That is a really nice looking piece. I mean, I like the other characters as well. It's a real solid cartooning style, but that dragon character really took me for, it was good. The Secret Santa. This is an interesting one about a secret. And it has to do with mommy kissing Santa Claus. Dad doesn't like it. And I'm not going to share the secret, but it's a good one. This is Project Ouroboros by Darren Nagahi and Brent Bowman as the artist. Brent Bowman's work reminds me of so many classic cartoonists. Really nice work. Lizard Man and Witless Protection. Neat how he doesn't use toning on anything but the lettering. Within the straight black and white line art, makes it easy to find the lettering and follow along. Then the stuff on the contributors. These are available. It looks like this one's $8. This one's $3. And these are going to be available both at Bob's website, which I'll have in the show notes, but also at Space. And you're going to want to be at Space. And at the time of this recording comes out, that means tomorrow, because this is coming out on Friday. The show starts on Saturday. Let me know what you think about these books, folks. And let me know what you think about Space. Are you planning on going? I hope to see you there. I'll be there with Steve Willis, and I know Steve's doing a session with Bruce Crislip. It'll be great. The place is sold out. It's going to be a great event over in Hilliard, Ohio, on the west side of Columbus, and look forward to seeing everybody. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to FANzine Live, and tell your friends, because the excitement just keeps growing, and I'm thrilled to share it with you. Thanks again for watching. I'm Tom. I'll catch you next time.